So hello and welcome to yet another episode of Parichaya, the interview series that is being hosted in Vasudharsanam, the YouTube channel of Fakir Mohan University. And today we have a special guest with us, and he is none other than Dr. Deepak Mishra, who is heading the position of Director and CEO of Indian Council of Research on International Economic Relations. So let's welcome Dr. Mishra. And welcome to also Dr. Mishra. And we just from the very beginning, we just would like to know. So how do you feel being here at this university? And Stuart, how are you looking here?
Thank you, Dr. Naik, for introducing me. This is a wonderful opportunity for me to introduce myself. I was actually born about 20 kilometers from here in a place called Parichaya. So a lot of my childhood was spent in this place. I visited Ramuna Chokra many times when I was a kid. So it's wonderful to be back here. But here we're in a very different capacity. We are here to actually work with FMU. So if partnership between the clear and FMU to focus on empirical development of the local communities and all, and to talk a little bit about what we are doing specifically. But just this is such a sheer pleasure to get back.
And have a nice to have you person. And what is the whole idea of having and with the psyche?
Yeah, so EPISODE is a think tank in Delhi which was created already in 1981 with the motto of linking India to the world. So we are the think tank which is an external looking think tank. We look at a lot of issues which links India to the rest of the world: trade, investment, balance of payment issues, technology transfer, the climate change, and others. But and we do sign another. We're using foreign university, foreign think tanks. But we also feel like to be able to project India to the rest of the world, we need to have stronger understanding of what's happening inside the country. And so this is actually one of the more recent initiatives for us to work very close to some of the academic universities inside India. And I must say, I've been in this job for 3 years. I don't think we've signed any MOU with any Indian university and during my time. So this is the first time doing it. And the idea is that a lot of the research that you're doing are, of course, based on, we do a lot of empirical policy-oriented research, and they are based on secondary data. This gives us a good opportunity to understand what's happening in the real life of people about who we write a lot of papers see. And for us, the vice versa is that it also gives an opportunity for students and faculty to also get exposure to some of the cutting-edge ideas that you're doing, and also learn with us as we do it. So some of the work we are going to do will be joined together, where they provide a part of the research that we lack, and we be a part of the research for you demonstrated.
Oh, nice. And how is it going to actually do the current career and the department, also the university?
Yeah, so this is where starting, we are both collectively thinking how we can make it more relevant and useful for students and for us. So this particular project we are here for is to understand how people are using digital payment platforms like PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm. How are they using their daily lives? Are people using it? If they're not using it, why they're not using it? How do we make sure that everybody in this community here shall be able to move to digital payment platform eventually, because we know it's more efficient, the world is moving more digital. And we do find that many poor households, less educated people, because of low awareness and not using it, even if they have capability of using it. So the idea is to work to strengthen those aspects which will enable them to use those technology. And what HMU students are going to do is, so we just started a pilot service in the 2 villages. We spoke to 30 to 40 families. So we got data. We will do the similar experience in Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. And then we start actually a proper survey with all these communities and states. And then we do an intervention with us also to see what they lack and how we can help them to bring it. And then we'll come not another 6 months to do another survey to see if any of our intervention actually helped them to use it. So that's the idea. But this is just a beginning. We feel like there's a lot more scope to work together, is to bring it.
for how well this project is when the country. And
So we just started it. I think it will be at least 9 months to 12 months project. So sometime by next year we should have the final output, but then many, many outputs in the different project.
And apart from this project that you are working at, you are in collaboration with the university, do you have projects outside this country?
Yeah, we do a lot of projects. We are very global and very local. So we even do projects about how we would form multilateral development banks like World Bank and ADB, which is part of the India G20 presidency. And so that's like a really, things which are happening in Washington, DC or Paris and other places. We also work very locally in some of the things. So we are a think tank which, we do lots of projects with government, with private sector, with multilateral organization. During G20, we're very active in providing knowledge support to many ministries, to Minister of Finance, Minister of Commerce, Department of Telecommunication, and Bureau of Energy, which is a part of the Ministry of the Environment. So we work very closely with government, but we're not a public sector team. I mean, we're a private organization or a civil society organization, but our main audience is to inform policymakers with good data policy so that they can take better decisions.
Yes. Thank you. And regarding your personal journey, academic journey, also our question was running time. So how did it actually happen? Where did you start?
So I was born in Bethlehem, and most of my time was spent actually in my university district. So I lived in and private Parichaya. So these are the places I did my primary school, and then at like grade 6 I went to Sunday school promotion. So I finished my class 2 there. Then I went to BJP College where I did economics. And then I went to Delhi school where I did a master's. And then I worked 2 years at Tata Motors as an economic economist. And then I went to University of Maryland for my PhD. And since then I was in the World Bank for over 20 years. In 2021 I left the World Bank to come and join here as their organization.
You have experience through this and organizations in giving external interest to
the young and pedagogies.
So I used to have you over and it was also nice to meet you. I'm sure that our students will be, benefited the ideas that you have shared. And before we end this, interview, so I would just like to know from you what agency advice that you would like to give to students who are actually interested to take out, research as their professional career.
This is a question that we actually discussed quite a bit in here. And how can we help people who are, in different parts of India, not just in Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, who basically have a bit of access to information and ideas. So what could do? So I can't quickly but let me start with one. I think first is I feel like we need to be more ambitious in research. I think a lot of people who are very smart and can somehow start to think that they can only go to X level. They should be thinking about 10x of that because they have the potential to do it. The second is actually we need to put role models so that people start to realize how much you can do. In Odisha, they have produced a lot of very good civil servants. Nowadays, there are lots of people from Odisha who are in important places, so they're mostly civil. We don't produce so much of entrepreneurs, private sector, CEOs. And so that's one place where a lot of people or research is thinking about in terms of all the students. The government is not only place for jobs, and growth is a lot more out there, and having those role models, bringing some of those industrialists, private entrepreneurs to university and interact with students so that they can see the link between where they are is where they speak and how can they go there. I think those the two main advices are clear as a result of it.
I'm sure our students will be, very quick to come more advised. And one last question. The question is regarding civils of the staging. So how do we happen or
no, I never said for civil. My parents wanted me to. They're very disappointed then when I was in the school. They always wanted me to civil, and I don't think they have any regret yet. I think
it's not so. That's good. We also understand that. So thank you, sir, and thank you for giving me time. And that's what we end here with this, discussion with Dr. Deepak Mishra, who is the director and CEO of Indian Council of research and international and economic relations. And we'll be happy to know that our university actually signed an MOU with this prestigious organization, and we're going to work in collaboration with them in the field of economic research and development. So that's what we end here with this program, and thank you very much.